welcome. We are starting without Erik, because he is currently driving to the session. Silly Billy. Everyone say hi for now, though. Hello, hello, hello. We've got Miss Jazmin back from Wimbledon. How was it?
Really good.
Boring. I could have been playing D&D instead.
Me.
We had the Evan Sick episode, if you remember back in the day, of where I had like 12 billion layers on. Cat has now caught that plague. But it should be fun. Now, as we normally do, get straight up into the warm-up questions. See how everyone's feeling. See what we're ready for. We're ready for another session of RP. Gonna have some fun.
But combat. Come on.
No, not today. Not today. You've got to find a reason to like the world. And I'm slowly giving you that. 9 more sessions-ish max. We'll get to combat one day. Trust me.
Oh my god. But then it's over.
Yeah. The last session.
We're gonna have one fight, yay!
One fight, yeah. No.
Oh my god.
Okay. Now, our warm-up questions. I want to ask, before I skip that song, because I don't like that song, what is the worst mistake your character has ever made, and how does it affect them today? That is what I want to know. And for skipping last week, you can go first.
Okay. I usually pride myself into being a quite perfect sort of person. I have to sort of be at a standard that my father wants most of all. The name of the Rhyme Crests have such a high regard, so any sort of mistakes are just very detrimental. But if I could say one thing, then it would probably be not... I try not to blame myself for it, because it's not my fault, but as you all know, my sister passed away quite recently at the hands of Esmer Black, and I just think sometimes that maybe I would have been able to do more if I'd known. But it's really something that will haunt me for the rest of my days.
Yeesh. Now, any questions?
Could you have done anything differently?
I really replay it back in my mind a lot. I hope I would be able to, but at the end of the day, I think it was unfortunate, and the circumstances were just not in favor of us entirely, so I wish I could, but it's probably unlikely.
Do you know with certainty that it was Esmer Black that killed your sister?
Well, not Esamir specifically, but the group that he leads, the Radiant Hand. would be primarily responsible. Oh my gosh, okay.
Esme Black also killed the vocabulary.
Yeah, the group that he leads would be responsible, and because of that, he would take most of the blame. So.
Ooh, that's quite a deep start, actually. Now, something I'm gonna say is my question is, how do you think your other sister would react when she learns the news? Because I remember we left on at session 1 with leaving the house, just informing her of the news, but we never actually got the reaction. So I want, from an opinion of Jazmin, how do you think that situation would have unfolded?
Oh, I think, the two elder sisters aren't like as close. I would say that it's Elowen and Esther, so the one that died, are like the closest, because the elder sister, the one that's been away, Evelyn, she's really distant with the family, but I feel like she would still hold some sentiment in that regard, and like she wouldn't be full on maybe distraught in grief, but it would still affect her quite deeply.
Makes sense. Makes sense. Miss Chalisa?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm just feeling very fucking bad right now.
Victorian child over in the middle.
For real. But I would probably say that the first mistake and one of my worst mistakes was leaving my family in the first place. And the second was not returning in time to save them.
How much lore do we want dropped? That's my question.
That's up to the others to that's for the other ones to ask me. I'll leave it at
ask
that.
the big question.
That's as much as Chalisa is saying right now on her own.
What reason did you have to leave your family in the first place?
Well, my father fell sick, and I have a lot of siblings, so it was a matter of fact of just making money to make ends meet.
Right.
How many siblings?
Too many.
If no one's going to ask the big question, I'm going to ask it. Ready?
No.
How'd they die?
Ouch. No sugarcoating it.
So, I mean, I don't know for sure exactly, but I was just returning home after the mission of stealing the chalice, and I found my old house with all my family in it, just engulfed in green flames, magical flames, and I can still hear my siblings' screams.
Ooh.
And according to the neighbors, they did not see anyone else be able to run out. It spread way too fast, so all of them died.
Yikes.
Why are you making that face if you asked it?
You know what? Something I already knew. I already knew the answer.
No.
Mate, I've done my due diligence. I've read all the backstories. I already knew what happened to them, but you guys needed to know.
They didn't need to know. They could have asked to know.
Yeah, they could have asked, but they didn't want the juicy stuff like I did. I'm like James Jameson from fucking Spider-Man or whatever his name is. I should know. I've already seen that film too many times.
But I still haven't told everyone everything, so I'm just gonna.
Okay,
people
next question
be
from
lying.
Evan then.
No questions from Evan. I only take it from the players.
Boo. Yeah, she could be lying. Let's roll a d20. No,
Inside check.
inside check. Actually, inside doesn't tell you if someone's lying or not. It just tells you about their body language. Get rule lawyered.
She's squeamish as fuck.
Yeah, so's Evan. Mr. Sylvian. Before we do you, we're gonna go to Mr. Kdsln about what he thinks. Oh. Kat, do you have a question for him?
Yeah. How did you manage to get in that position in the first place?
Good question, you know.
Thank you.
Oh. Yikes.
That's unfortunate.
That really sucks. Moving on with that tragic backstory, Mr. Sylvian.
It's hard to quantify what I regret the most, but there are certainly things that I feel bad about. I would say what weighs most heavily on me is that I miss, at least in part, my old life. I miss my steady job. I miss the trust of my community. And if I knew what I could have done differently to still have that life, I would probably have done so.
Come on, that's got to give us some juicy questions trying to know his backstory.
What?
Come on.
Yeah. What did you leave, or why? What happened that made you leave that?
Oh, I was found guilty. Not by a court of law, no, but by my peers, my friends, my enemies. They all found me guilty, and I couldn't stay.
Guilty of what?
Many things. Fraud. Paperwork fraud, more specifically. People got hurt. People died. And although no single person is to blame, I was at the center of all of them.
People died of paperwork fraud.
Oh my god, Riley question. That's the first in a minute. What exactly is paperwork fraud? That's the one we gotta be asking.
Do you not pay your tax or something?
Or it's like medical fraud. Just like, oh yeah, everybody has the flu, and then just like pump them with drugs, and then they all get heroin addiction, and then they die.
She
Like,
lied that
what?
someone got a paper cut.
No. I think the worst was a pilgrimage that was being planned. I was holding the plans, safekeeping, spreading them out to everyone. And although I did, to my knowledge, nothing wrong, people got different information. No one brought what needed to be brought. And when the storm hit, they weren't prepared as they should have been. Even though that was in the plans to begin with.
Do you believe someone tampered with it and blamed you, or were you actually like just negligent about, I don't know, the inventory list?
I was never negligent about my work. I took pride in it. But I honestly do not know what happened. I just know that I lost the trust of my community, and I couldn't stay.
You blame yourself?
I wish I knew what happened, and if I could have done something differently to prevent this. But not knowing if I did anything wrong, or if I did something wrong, I don't know what that is, so I don't know what to blame myself for.
I can't lie. That was a really good backstory. Little warm-up question before we move on to Nova. But as soon as he said Storm, I got distracted. My ADHD brain started thinking about fucking Fortnite, and then when the meteor hit Dusty Depot instead of Tilted Towers, and all of a sudden I'm back in year 8 on the school lunch table talking to my boys about where we think this meteor's gonna land. But paperwork cut. He lied about a paperwork cut.
Yep.
Mr. Riley, we move to you,
Yeah.
last but not least.
I'm always last.
We'll let you go first next time.
Please don't.
That's what I thought.
I go in the middle. Middle's like the sweet spot. It gives me time to think, but then also time to question people after. Because I'm too busy thinking about my own thing to question people.
I swear it's something about the OBS layout that it's always the person in the bottom left who goes last. Like, you and Salma always go last.
The forgettable ones, I guess.
Yeah, there must be. Why is Jazmin
I remember
hitting the face from an obsession?
Mhm. I haven't watched that. I've been meaning
Bro.
to.
Indy
It looks
is
sick.
such a fine woman, bro.
Oh my days. This is not about how fine she is. I'm talking about the movie.
The film was good too. But, Riley.
So, biggest mistake. Oh, the biggest mistake. I would definitely have to say when I was left alone in the forest during one of my many trials. I had to kind of hunt to survive. I wasn't very good at talking to people, so when I found someone and I thought they had food, I hunted them and kind of left them on the floor.
What the hell?
I kind of think about it quite a lot.
What the fuck?
I'm sorry, what?
I already knew this, but still.
You just left them there?
Yeah. They managed to get some pain inflicted back on me, so their blood was covered in mine too, but I don't know if anyone ever found them.
But you never tried to like hide them properly. You just left them out in the open.
I was scared and just ran.
I'm sorry, what shirt are you having on?
I'm not wearing any shirt. I don't know what you mean. Fucking hell. It's
Is
a bit
this
hot
what
in
you were
here,
talking
eh?
about the other day?
No.
What the fuck is that?
I don't know what you're talking about. Carry on with your warm-up question. Why have
What
we
the fuck?
stopped?
Might be your fault.
Yeah, that was definitely your fault.
Mhm.
Do you guys not like the t-shirt?
It's fire.
Why? Why?
I don't know. New campaign. I had to do something, man.
Okay.
It's a bit hot. Whew.
Okay, sorry. You left them and just ran from dead bodies. Where?
Singular.
Or was like, did it happen more than once, or like how
No.
how many?
Only one.
Okay.
How long ago was this?
At least 2 centuries.
I was about to say 2 weeks.
2 centuries. Okay. Hmm.
At least.
And what exactly do you regret in this? Is it murdering someone in cold blood or leaving them there?
I think murdering them and stealing from them was very wrong. And
So you stole from them as well.
I needed the food.
Okay.
Just keeps on getting worse, mate. Killed him, left him to die, stole from him. Next, we're gonna like hang him upside down from a tree. It's just not looking good for you, bro. You know, it is looking good though. So sorry. I do have a question. You say you killed them because you needed to, right? You were starving.
Yes.
Why were you starving?
One of my trials from my wizard teacher, he told me that I should try and fend for myself using the magic that I've learned. So he left me in the middle of a forest with nothing but my spells.
Someone want to ask him another question on that? Fucking hell.
Yeah. Like, were all your trials this life-threatening?
No, not usually. This one was like a final test, if anything, like an exam. He only did it to me, everyone else didn't get far in the magic training.
Yeesh.
I think the worst part is I never saw him again after.
Why not? Did you not pass the test?
I came to realize that I don't think the test was strictly a complete or fail. It was more of a, if I survived, then that is the completion and I can go on my own, that I'm strong enough to survive with the magic he taught me.
Sylvaris don't like the sound of this, bro. Fucking look at him. He's petrified. He learnt his magic in a different way, talking to some geezer, and then this one's had to kill people. All of a sudden, his friend that he liked is no longer his friend. Fucking give me another 6 sessions to find someone else in a party. Right, my lovely people. Last but not least, we will move on to the recap. I'm offering a heroic inspiration. Either someone could do the recap, or I will pick one of you. She's smiling like she wants to. Jazmin, are you thinking about doing it?
I watched the YouTube video, but like, I can't remember now. Oh my gosh, hold on.
Well, let's test her. Jazmin, what did you remember? What happened last session?
Okay, so you left off Chalisa and Kdsln, I think. Is that how you
Kdsln,
say it?
yeah.
Yeah. They were like locked up, and this lady came up, said some stuff. I don't remember names, so, and then
Hold your past.
something like, yeah, sounds right. And then
Okay.
they escaped through. I don't know how they escaped because don't remember. But
Secret tunnels.
secret tunnels.
tunnels. Secret tunnels.
And then there was like this. Oh my gosh, I'm so bad with names. I actually don't remember anyone's name.
This is
Like-
why you're a note taker. See, I don't use
But it's
any
just,
notes.
like,
I do this
there's
all in my
just, like,
brain.
too many NPCs introduced in one go, so it's just like.
Yep.
There's a lot of them. Last session was like a bomb of.
Oh
new
yeah.
names.
Was it like Nova met master teacher someone like lady? I don't maybe. And then they went to this meeting and all the houses were there and they were like
yeah.
saying stuff like we need to lock down Newmont
Yeah.
and we can't let Kdsln and Chalisa leave.
Yeah.
And then they were also in a horse stable for a bit. I don't remember what they were doing. Oh, the tunnel led out to like that, I think, maybe. And then they were like chatting up this guy. But after that, they went in the sewer,
Yeah.
but then
Individual clogs are turning in her brain. You can see it. They're like janking up on each other.
yeah, they went in the sewer and there was something, yeah, that kid with the basilisk. I don't know. Was that in the sewer?
That was in the
No.
sewer. That was in the sewer.
Okay, yeah, it was in the sewer.
It was
And
a
then they were like-
clockwork kid.
Yeah. And then there were like dead kids, and now I can't remember anything else after that.
That's basically where we left it.
Yeah.
We can have an Evan recap for the first time if we like.
Do you get
Ooh,
heroic
that might
inspiration?
be better.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I get heroic inspiration, which means I can impose disadvantage on one of you whenever I'd like. No, I'd be doing that permanently. No. So basically, what happened last session was like I'm just gonna do it the same way as Jazmin did it because I can't be fucked to do it in a supreme detail. But for those who aka missed it, some information was given about a potential target for a certain person's backstory who was ordering livestock to a basilisk and human trafficking within the sewers below Newmont. In the meeting, the city was put into lockdown because Kdsln and Chalisa had disappeared. Now, why would a city like Newmont be put into lockdown? Due to that, because a certain Kdsln is a war criminal. That may be information new to some and not new to others, but that man, yeah, he's a war criminal. So, based on his escape, city got put into lockdown. They went into the sewers after finding a secret tunnel to get out of House Trees. A council meeting was had above where they talked about the possibility of finding the Wayfinder. Now, this is a artifact used to locate the Arcana, which was previously held in the Selenium, protected by a man called Haslick, who is one of the head house leaders. Now, after this was stolen, he revealed that information in said meeting. Council went, let's put the city into lockdown. The chase after Kdsln, essentially, is now commencing. They're not going to let this guy out of the city. They're going to try to find him. So with that, he went down into the secret tunnels, which led to the sewer, and Chalisa with him. Crippled in his way, he went onto her shoulders, and they found multiple information that was leading to a man called Ivan. I-V-A-N. Ivan, whatever. With that, a basilisk was turning people into stone and killing others to survive, placed in the sewer for God knows what reason, as they found a way out, leading their way up to these mines that connects to a place with the sound of music. Now, my lovely people, I'm going to refill my water. If we need any breaks to go refill water, etc. before we start, go do that now. and I will see you in about 2 minutes.
Right.
Like my recap, guys.
Great. Great, given that you didn't even
It's like I was.
sit through the whole session. You were just watching the YouTube, I guess.
I had it like playing in the background, but yeah, it's like I was already there.
Yeah, I'm gonna run to the bathroom because I'm queasy as fuck.
Now, I love this t-shirt, everyone at home. You can get a full view of it now. It is Kat when we were in Sweden. We were at Max's. It was my first time eating there, and I took a really stupid photo of her. But it is way too hot to be wearing this. So I'm not going to wear this for the rest of the session, but you can have a little look-see here. Kdsln doesn't get the chance to because he's not here. That's why the warm-up questions have been so long. Too tall for this shit. Go. Outfit change.
Magical.
Riley went back to VTuber. Okie dokie. Wait for one more. Hopefully Kdsln will appear sometime soon, but until then we will start.
You're not keeping the shirt.
It was too hot.
Okay.
It was pretty cheaply made, so I've got the guns out now though, so
Someone's home.
is he home?
Yeah. Check the Discord.
Yes.
Yes.
5 sec.
We stalled for that long.
Yeah, we did the warm up, not stall. We did the warm up questions for that long
Mhm.
that we were able to do it. Fucking finally, he's here, and he's not talking.
Did my recap get heroic inspiration, or was
Fuck no.
it?
You can have it because you watched the episode anyway. So
Yeah, I tried.
you tried. You can have it.
Yeah.
Is he even? He joins the call just not to talk. I think he's accidentally muted himself or something.
It's like when you've just started your PC, like you can
Hello?
join the call.
Oh,
Hello?
Erik,
Hello?
he's here.
Sorry,
Get
I
your
tried.
ass
I think
in the video ninja quickly.
Have you literally been waiting for me?
Yeah, we did warm up questions and recap, and now we're literally just about to start. And Kat is no longer gonna come back for like 5 minutes. Yeah, she's just not feeling very well, Jazmin.
Yeah, I know, but
Yeah, good.
We have one come and one leave, man.
Fuck.
It's the best we can have. It's the best we can have. Oh, he's here now. Oh, there's his sexy face.
Some
Erik,
shit and
Erik, I've got something to show you. You missed the reveal, but I've got something to show you. Wait. I bought a t-shirt. You have to watch the episode for the reveal.
That's fucking crazy.
How are your grandparents though, mate? Before we get started.
They're alright. They're just old and
Just
slow.
old and slow.
Stairs are hard. And
Stairs are
so
hard.
upstairs.
Yeah, keep them on the bottom floor next time.
yeah, well, the living room is on the top floor, so it's like
What?
It's,
Why is the living
yeah.
room on the top floor?
it's like a tiered building. It's like built into the mountain. So like you enter the
Ah.
basement and then you have to go upstairs. So you
He's
have to either
got like
go
a
around.
proper shirt on. Look how fancy he's looking.
Yeah, look at me.
Oh, looking so fancy, mate. So fancy. So it went from Chalisa carrying you in the sewers, and now it's going to be swapped.
With my strength score of 1.
Yeah,
Great.
strength score of 1. So good luck with that.
Yeah. Is there like a cart or something? Perception check?
Wheelbarrow.
Wheelbarrow, yeah.
Is this just gonna be you explaining how you get carried through the sewers?
Yes.
Yeah, I wouldn't blame you. Right. My lovely people. We will now get into D&D for today. Cat will be back soon, so we don't have to worry about that too much. We come back to the Bloodvine Tavern. An inside that is muggy, wet, somewhat dark and humid to the insides. The popularity that you would expect of this tavern would be a lot more than it is currently. And down in the Hearth district of Umont, this is a more markety, more state of the city. This is the part where the common folk will be. This is a place of trade, of rumors and good intentions, I would say. However, inside the tavern is where our story of today is going to start. I would like to first move to Sylvian. Sylvian, inside this tavern, not many people sit here. One man in a booth. There's more velvety chairs that are adorned by these wooden backings that look like they're slowly starting to rot away. Candles on the tables and cutlery all placed around, half eaten and some not even touched. A man at the front stands in his steed, bald head, an elven way around him, and just pouring out ale. And in the corners is another man, more burly in his way. I would call him a little chubby. Overalls on and just kind of grasping the mug of ale he holds in his hands, a booth to the side, and these people don't really look like they would want to talk in a way. They are more concerned about being with themselves. You would expect for the entrance of this place, with the crackling fire and the food that's being served, a more dense inside. However, I would say, including you and Nova, Ramya as well, there's about 4 or 5 other people in here tops. But coming inside, closing this big oak door behind you in its way, twisting the top, in a stool sits a man that you know as Thomas. Please, can you tell everyone what he looks like?
Did I ever describe what it looks like apart from being human?
You did not.
Thomas is a human, middle-aged, or slightly younger than middle-aged man. Slightly overweight. When I used to know him, wasn't that long ago. Always happy, always smiling. We never really got along, although he was my best friend. But we fought constantly. I think. How does he look now? What mood? Oh, like.
I would say a smile still on his face, but as he stares off, there's kind of behind his eyes is not a resemblance that you would see of someone that's physically strong. He's kind of zoning out in his way. The body language being given is a bit weak.
Yeah, that's kinda disturbing to me. Because he used to be so sure of himself. Especially when I had an opinion, because then he was sure of the exact opposite. But seeing him there, still horrified after reading his letter, I am very decisively going to make my way towards him.
Nova, watching for the first time Sylvian, as of knowing him, properly take their steed and move forward, Ramya by your side. In front of you, that elven male stands polishing a glass. The bowl's empty, and as I said last session, we had just gotten onto the interaction between those two. You see this kind of more on edge, tensing up to Ramya as she kind of initially steps forward, not surveying her surroundings. A noble of her sorts, very uncommonly, should not be in a place like this. Almost where her face should be plastered by a disgust is more like an open welcoming, like seeing an old friend or something like that. The pilgrimage of Ulcer is more on display here rather than the nobility side of her, and she kind of sets her hands on the bar top in front of her, pulling out one of these stools and sitting down. She kind of tilts her head backwards, looking back at you, seeing Sylvaris walk over, nodding her head at you, kind of signaling you to walk forward. And as you do, she grabs something out of her pocket that looks like to be an empty box. Not a huge size, but it's covered in a embroidery that looks noble. It's a box that you would not see commonly in a place like this. There's this white silk that goes all over it, the symbols of the half sun and moon of Ulcer that shows Losner's favor to him, his relationship with her, and inside is this pure velvet that looks like it's something is going to be placed on top of it. And taking out the cloth that she has, almost like a handkerchief in a way, she places it over the top of this box and slides it over towards Muggsy. as she glances up at him finally, looking at him almost dead on in the eyes. While I have no coin, I'd be willing to offer a wide variety of many gifts, Mugsy. And for the first time, they finally talk with each other, and she looks upon him as he puts down this glass, finally putting it to the side on like the rack area and turning around. Nice to meet you. Who's this little one that you have with you then? Looking directly at you, Nova, Ramia kind of turns and goes, "You can answer for yourself."
Oh, it's an honor to meet you. I'm Nora.
Well, I assume you have what we're here for? City's on lockdown, we don't want to be too long. He goes, "Yeah, we do. The one you're walking in with, who's he?" Looking straight on in the eyes of you, and Rami kind of, "Well, Ducky, who is he? I am not sure we've met, but, looks posh."
Nova turns around, not quite sure who you're referring to.
This is Sylvian, who you walked in with.
She would recognize and go, "Oh, he was a kind gentleman who helped me get to the house trees."
Well, whilst you, I assume, have interacted with that gentleman, me and Mugsy have to go and have a little chinwag, but when that's done, I'll come find you, and if I don't worry, I will. But for now, we're just going to go and have a little talk, as she kind of, almost in a more relaxed manner with her body language, moves her stool out, pushes it back, and kind of slides that box fully over to Mugsy, going around the bar to where it bends and opens into another room, shutting the door behind her into the back room of this Bloodvine Tavern, and hearing the kind of mechanical noise from its other room. It's like something's opened up and they've walked down below. But for now, we will move on to Sylvian. Sylvian, being faced with Thomas for the first time in a while, what are you feeling in this moment?
I would feel joy, excitement, if it weren't for the specific situation that we're in. I am a mix of curious and horrified, wondering what he knows and what happened to him, and not really knowing how he would react to it. Not really knowing how I have reacted to it, even. But very intent on finding out.
What do you say to him?
Thomas, my old friend, it's been too long.
Kind of, not fully looking you in the eyes. Kind of shoulder drop in his way, a deep exhale as you see his body language kind of sink backwards in a little. His hands are a little bit more worn out than normal. His body language is a little bit more shaken. He kind of goes, yes, it has. I assume you got my letter.
I did. Not an hour ago.
Well,
Came here fast as I could.
thank you very much. I assume you have questions?
Do you know why this happened to you, Thomas?
None the wiser. But I know it did, and I know the effects of it.
And what exactly are the effects of it? What do you think about all this knowledge, all this power?
I kind of pause to himself. Well, I'm not really sure. I think I would have preferred not to see it at all.
Yes, I understand that. Sometimes I feel the same, sometimes it excites me. It's frightening. But where's Lisa? Wasn't she with you?
No, we got separated quite a bit back.
Why? What? I thought you were... Wait. Yes? You were supposed to keep her safe, no?
Wait, no, maybe she was with me. I'm not really sure. I've been having these weird memory spots recently.
Yes. I recommend... Pulls up his journal. His thick leather journal stuffed with extra notes and papers sticking out everywhere. Ink stains on the outside, making look like a notebook of a 6-year-old. I recommend this. Puts it on the table. Write down your thoughts so you'll know they're your own.
Well, actually, be true to that, I've been doing that already, as he pulls out this massive journal that's like twice the size of him and slams it down on the table, kind of opening it, these massive cream parchments on it, and written all over multiple time is "Go see Ivan."
Who's this Ivan fella?
Well, I met someone on the way to Umont, and he said he knew someone called Ivan. He went to the Selenium, and he would be able to help me with the memory of the library.
Kinda looking around when he says the word library. Like, are you telling people?
Well, of course. Why wouldn't I?
And they believe you?
Well, Godman Finch did.
Who's Godman Finch?
I told you. The man out in the forest.
Anyway, you say this Ivan fella can do something about this?
Yes, he said if we go and see him, he would be able to help. He would be able to give us advice. He apparently is also a member of the library, and he knows much about it. And I got told to, if I had ever seen any other friends or experiencing more memory issues, to go and see him. He could fix me.
Fix you, Thomas. You're not broken. You're improved.
Well, I feel broken.
Okay, I'll If you hate this so much, and I understand fully why you would, I'll help you find this Ivan fella. Where? You said he's here in Humont. Do you have any clue where?
I never said he was here in Humont.
Didn't you?
No. I went to Humont to, and then this sentence just ends there.
I'm pretty sure you... Check your journal. You've written go find Ivan multiple times. Have you written anything else?
Kind of flipping through the journal, it's just hundreds of pages of the same 3 words over and over and over and nothing else.
Oh, Thomas. Okay. Well, I guess we'll have to ask. I can't help you if I don't know anything about this Thomas. Or this Ivan.
Well, what do you need to know?
Anything so I can find him with you?
Well, we could go talk to Godwin Finch. I just came to Humont to, find you.
Very well. Now that Esimir is, I think, dead, I have nothing holding me here.
Well, as he kind of stands up, like, scattishly and then points towards the other person in the bar. Who's that person? And that person is Nova.
Kinda looks... I'm guessing she's behind me then.
Yes, she would be to your diagonal left.
I think Nova would be minding her own business, like kind of looking through her spellbook.
Oh, that's... I don't really know. I helped them get to House Dearis. That's when I got your letter. They seem kind enough, although maybe a little weak-minded. Who are we to call people weak-minded, huh?
Funny. You are always a little bit more of a comedian than me. But I've heard multiple people and many people come into here and say the same thing over and over. They go to the back room. They don't come out again. Maybe even down there? Or maybe we should get the guards to investigate. I don't really trust the man at the bar. He goes down, he brings people, and then he doesn't come back, and they don't come back, and then he comes back, and then the whole thing happens again, and then 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 again.
He brings... Why do you concern yourself with this?
Because it's weird, no? Disrupts the natural laws of tradition and things they have in Humont. If they're doing something bad, we should tell people this is the place of peace, we've learned.
That is true. But we are wanderers, no? Is it for us to interrupt this place with our ideas?
If we don't,
who
will?
You study... Very well, Thomas. Do you want to check it out or just go tell the guard directly? I says, kind of mocking him.
I think he would slowly stand up, kind of scattingly pushing everything over, putting the back in his kind of overalls that he carries, his massive deep pockets for every scroll and use of primal magic that this guy carries with him. I think standing up, moving kind of more towards the bar, Muggsy would finally come back out and start polishing his glasses again, and standing in the middle of the bar, kind of minding their own business, is no longer a man that is just sat, minding, kind of looking all around and everything, but more slowly moving around the bar, watching the interactions happening, almost like an eye of dread in the back. But I think when Muggsy would come out, standing up erratically, he would grab your hand and kind of drag you towards Nova, and kind of as a free, then just stare at you until you make a decision. This man is very much out of his mind.
I'm sorry, I did not understand all that. Who grabbed me?
That's probably fine. It
Muggsy or
was
Thomas?
Thomas who grabbed you. I'm purposely saying it erratically to make it more like...
Well, you say people don't come back?
Yeah.
When was the last time someone went in there?
He points towards Nova. Your thingy. The woman who had the little box.
I guess we can ask. I think their name is No. We can ask them.
Be my guest.
Not so sure in his steps anymore. Kinda hesitantly humoring Thomas. We walk up to Nova, approaching her for a third time. Hello again.
Oh, hello. Can I help you?
I seem to run into you a lot today.
Yeah.
Why do you find yourself in this place?
What do you mean? I don't quite understand. I'm just waiting.
Waiting for what specifically?
For the person that I came here with to come back.
So you did come with someone. That's... Where are they?
They had a important meeting, but I clearly wasn't allowed to join. They went in around the corner of the bar and what sounded like a basement.
My friend here says people who go in there don't come back.
What?
Do you know anything about that?
No? What? Wait, what? Sorry, I think I misheard you. What? Could you repeat?
He says people go in there and don't come back.
Why?
I don't know. I was hoping you could tell me. I don't know anyone who's gone in there.
This is my first time being here. How sure is he?
Without asking him, I'm just gonna very confidently say, not very.
So she'll be okay.
We don't know.
She like slowly loses her words, being able to speak, and you see panic kind of settling into her.
Why are you panicking now? Nothing has changed.
You told me don't fucking come back.
We don't know that. We don't know at all what happens. Thomas?
Forgive me, you're taking this way too calmly. You just told me they don't come back, and the whole reason I'm here is because of them. So, excuse me if I seem a little sporadic.
Yes, well, we were thinking of doing something about this, checking it out, or Thomas wants to go tell the guards. Says it disturbs the peace of Umont, whatever that means.
This meeting was important. They shouldn't be interrupted, but I need to know if they're okay. Does this place sell food? I'm kind of hungry. I need to eat something.
Turning to Thomas. Thomas, how sure are you of this?
Well, you see the kind of ecstatic emotions of him he snaps out of it, and a more calm version of him slowly arises. The emotional side of him swaps, and it's kind of very.
And do you have any idea what happens? Is it just another exit elsewhere?
Maybe. From what I seem to remember, which is ironic, hey, but they go into that room, a noise plays, they say something to the bartender, to Muggsy, and then they don't come back out of this building. And yet we see them around town once again.
You know what they say to Muggsy?
Not off the top of my head, but I've heard it be say. I think I remember the start of it, but I may get a couple of things wrong.
Shoot.
I think it was something like, while I have many coin, I have no desire to offer wide varieties of gifts. Something like that.
That means nothing to me.
It means nothing to me also, but those people are going in, and we need Ivan.
Well, we can try repeating that phrase.
What happens if we get it wrong, though?
Well, I don't know. You're the people person.
Not anymore.
Nova, does this mean anything to you?
No.
You see them around town again. Isn't that just indicative of another exit? They go in, have a meeting, go out the back.
Yes, but why would that many of them be going out of the back? They have a front door, and why would one need to go with them?
Fair enough. Well, what's the worst that could happen? Let's just try. I say, kinda looking over, see if Muggsy has come back out again.
He has. Indeed. However, a push of the front door as you go to speak to Muggsy. Hearing the clanking of heavy boots, the movement of armor, the kind of wrinkling sounds of chainmail as this dark night sky, a cold breeze of wind kind of gushes through the door, knocking some stools and chairs over. You are in the place of Umon. The druidic nature of the weather is amplified here, but mixing their colors with the night sky. Elowen, on patrol for lockdown, you have been sent to the Bloodvine Tavern to investigate.
And I'm looking for the two, so Kdsln and Chalisa, right?
You are indeed.
Do I see them in this moment at all? Like any suspicious sort of
You do
figures?
not. This
Okay.
to you is the normal Bloodvine.
Mm-hmm. And then who else is in the tavern?
Who else is in the tavern? You have Muggsy at the front, the normal barkeep, adorned in some of the booths are some more plump older gentlemen with mugs of ale in their hand. The vibe of this place right now, I would say, is a little bit more dark than it is normally. You know this place to occasionally be more densely populated inside, but tonight is a night that is more calm in its way. You would expect after Esimir Black's execution for people to be drinking, for people to be celebrating, but amongst this bar is a silence that feels unnatural.
Is there a barkeep?
There is.
Like a bottom? Okay. I'll go up to them.
You know him as Muggsy.
It is okay. It is that guy. Sorry to disturb you, but sorry to disturb. I'm sure you're all aware. The lockdown that's currently in place. I'm currently searching for two suspicious individuals. You wouldn't happen to have seen them at all?
Well, hello, love. Those individuals are...
I believe they go by the names Chalisa and Kdsln.
No.
Do I know what they look like? Can I describe
you know
them?
what Chalisa looks like, yes.
Yeah.
And you know what Kdsln looks like, but
Okay.
only beat up heavily.
Okay. I describe their appearance to him.
No beat up people around here.
That is a shame.
Do you happen to know these two gentlemen? Miss Rumcrest? And he kind of points towards Sylvian and Nova. I haven't seen them around here before.
They do look like they're not from around these parts.
Maybe have a chat
Okay.
with them.
Okay. And okay, I will approach those two as well.
First time meeting. The three of you. Very
We
nice.
Yeah, I didn't see them at the execution, did I? I mean, they were in the crowd, but probably like.
You did not, no.
No, I didn't. Okay.
Can you describe your appearances to Jazmin, the both of you, please?
Absolutely. I am a dark blue feathered Assureborn in what once was scholarly and probably immaculate robes, now shattered somewhat and patched, stained with ink. My feathers not chaotic but no longer pristine. A somewhat tired, somewhat frantic look in my eyes, holding on to my human friend who is visibly insane.
Nice.
Wrapping his arm around you and kind of grabbing Elowen by the scruff of behind her armor, you feel like kind of a light tug coming back, and he goes, I'm gonna try. Muggsy, my friend. Fake voice. Thomas has never spoken like this in his life. Well, we've got a thing for you. While I have no coin, all four of us would be willing to offer a variety of many gifts. A little bit of a more changed look on Muggsy happens. Seeing the vassal house of Rhymecrest arrive and speak the words of this, he immediately shifts his body behavior, putting down this pint glass, stopping polishing it, looking towards the demon that is residing within his own personality, kind of moving towards that side. Finally holding eye contact with one member, that member being Elowen. I didn't know you were the type to be involved with us, eh? But, alas, everyone can change. Wanna come with me? As he finally steps off, opening this door to a side place that looks like almost a back room in a way. Constant shelves and cupboards filled with various bottles of liquor, wine, ale, as Thomas drags all three of you into the room with him. And in this kind of dark, moist area, Thomas looks scanning around for what's going to happen, and Muggsy goes over, revealing this lever that he pulls off like a creamy sheet from. And in that, as he pulls it, a small kind of like trap door unveils, and a staircase leads down to the cellar. A place where Thomas knows people have been going. Sylvian didn't believe him. And Nova, their master, the person they serve, going down there as well. And an Elowen Rhymecrest finally knowing, or putting two and two together, that maybe, just maybe, Umont isn't as safe as she thought it was. And my people, we are going to come to the group decision of, what do you do?
So am I led to believe this cellar will bring me to who I'm looking for?
You are to believe that, I would say so.
Okay. Then I will definitely want to go down there.
Nova?
I think out of sheer panic she would go down there.
Sylvian?
Definitely want to find out the truth.
Oh, and Thomas is 100% going down there.
Yeah, and I would not leave Thomas right now.
This Thomas guy is fucking insane.
More insane than when I left him.
Yeah, that is true. I am going to add you. I don't have a thing for Thomas, so just give me a second. I also don't have a thing for Muggsy, so I will just write that in now. As we come down, give me a second, apologies. My music has decided it wants to break on me. There we go. Kdsln! We come to you.
What's going on?
Did you watch the remainder of the episode?
I did not.
So you do not know what happened down in the sewer, do you?
I did not.
Making your way through that sewer, the countless screams of people, a blinded man falling into the water, screaming about some sort of monster. Notes being found of livestock being bought, of children and men being bought and fed to some monster. You and Chalisa found a room that contained a basilisk within it, guarded by two clockwork minions. One of them a smaller little girl who called this creature Basil, Another one, a larger servant. Human nature dismembered, morphed into what seems like eternal life. Guarding this thing, feeding it, countless people petrified into stone outside. After Chalisa seeing that, the one way she had to go. Going up a ladder into another corridor, hearing the talking of many other voices, making your way further down this sewer. What seems to be a smuggling route for the Ebon Syndicate. Graffiti on their walls, everything like that. We finally come to a place with Chalisa, the end of the tunnel, a pitch black cave, only brought to life by the flickers of these lanterns that are surrounded in metal, kind of choking the oxygen within it. So 5 foot of light in this cave is shown. The end of the smuggling tunnels, the end of the sewers, finally show themselves. Kdsln, I'm going to add you on the map.
What is it? No.
I'm
Can I
also
try to
gonna
stay
add
hidden?
Chalisa with you. Of course you can. Would you like to give me a roll for that?
Is it a stealth
It
for
would be a stealth.
me and Chalisa, or do I help?
I will roll for her. Oh, fucking hell, a 26. Where does one see skill checks? There we go. She gets a 17. Hiding away in this, you watch as 5 individuals come down from the staircase that's about 40 feet downwards into the same surrounding areas as you, sneaking around, finally preserving yourself in this darkness, the strength seeping away from you, but adjourned to your left. 2 enormous stone slab statues stand almost silently by the entrance. Reading upon them, Hiram Grayman and Natalie Grayman. You would know by the past conversations with Chalisa, the looking at her execution list, the one of them, she who kept the roads open, Natalie Grayman. Why would there be a statue of her if she wasn't dead already? Bobbed hair, a brawler's body type to her, quite a muscular woman. This more burlappy skirt at the bottom that's roughed up, and these shoes that look like if they would punch someone it would leave a hole in said person. Across from a man called Hiram Grayman. Can you do a history check for me?
You. No.
On an 8.
No.
That's fine. The first Grayman stares you down from the other side of this cave. The founder of the Ebon Syndicate. And with that, we move to Sylvian, Nova, and everyone else. Elowen, Umont, a place of peace, a place of democracy. You wouldn't expect this here. How are you feeling in this situation?
I'm feeling a little lied to, honestly. Growing up, I was told to believe that Umont was this righteous and fair city that gave everyone chances and had basically no sort of crime or sort of just like hidden things. So I'm just having a hard time processing why this is here and why I don't know about it.
How is Elowen reacting with the others? What would she say or what would she do?
Just because like this is the first time she's meeting these people, she's trying to just keep a quite blank, straight face, keeping those emotions in check. She just wants to present herself in a way that seems confident. So she's not saying much.
Kdsln, I want to move back to you.
Yep.
After finally seeing the bottom of here, Chalisa hiding with you around half cover and the entrance of this stone iron gate, these slabs that build up into that archway, marked on the side a HD into the wall, initials that stand for House Dries. Can you give me a perception roll?
Perception. Perception.
That is a natural one.
Perception. Not great rolls.
No.
Riley's like, oh man, I'm too cool to show emotion, bro. Riley's more concerned about Nova and Ramya in this situation than his natural one. But on a 4, I would say you would not see the fact that one of the rhyme crests was coming in. However, you would definitely hear the voices of people. And in this situation, with all of this information, what is going through Kdsln's head?
I'm thinking, have I had any run-ins with the Evan Syndicate before? Have I any knowledge about this place? Any prior knowledge?
What do you do?
Stay hidden.
Be my guest. Sylvian, Nova, walking down with Thomas and Mugsy. Nova, you would know that one of the rhyme crests lay behind you. Sylvian, I wouldn't say you would know too much about that vassal house, not really important to the categoric traditions of Umont. That's more the path of the old ways and more to their druidic nature with primal magic. Moving further down, Thomas glares at you before going, you first, I'm a little freaked out. Still trying to do that fake voice to make sure Mugsy doesn't know who actually Thomas is. But with Sylvian looking at Mugsy, this elf whose true nature kind of being shown here. One way forward in the darkness, the glintering light upon these 2 statues, 3 boxes kind of laying themselves outwards into this cave, and as you come down this tunnel, this massive arch shows you in front that this tavern is not just a tavern. 2 ways out adjourned from yours in the tavern, and by the just nature of intelligence that comes from you, you would know that this means that there are a larger hand at play. What do you do?
Is Muggsy looking this way?
Give me a insight check. Ooh, that's a very low roll. On a 9, I would say the general emotion from Muggsy, the scruffy elven male, hard to read. He's not really giving information as much as he's not really hiding it in, say, these more, I would say, relaxed, but not to be messed with. As for looking, he's looking forward to what is to come if he steps more.
What do you mean, if he steps more?
If he goes further into what's down here.
Intrigued and eager to uncover the secrets going on here. I'm still cautious. Thomas' memory, or someone else's memory in Thomas, brought us down here. But we have no clue. Do I know that this is connected to the Ebon Syndicate at all?
Give me a history check. If anyone else would like to as well, be my guest.
There you go. Rolling amazing today.
Can I roll?
You want to roll? Be my guest. I
Yeah,
would
why
say
not?
on a 9, a master thief. Oh, holy shit, that's a new dice. On a 9, a company that's dedicated itself to being hidden its whole life. You would have no idea. However, Elowen, stepping into this, immediately seeing these stone statues and graffiti all around, the kind of vibe Muggsy's giving off now, I would say would instantly click to you.
What is the meaning of this place? I've not seen this before.
Well, I assume you're here to meet him.
Him?
Yeah, him.
Do I know who he might refer to?
Oh yeah. On a 17, you know that this man is absolutely talking about the Sovereign. This is, on a 17, the master thief of the Ebon Syndicate. This is the current Grey Man.
I think what Elowen's thinking right now is just, why the hell is this underneath you, Mon?
Fair.
Would the man you're talking about be able to find the people I'm looking for?
Oh, absolutely. Do you come with gifts, however. Of course, if you were here to come and see the Sovereign, you would have brought gifts, right?
I'm sure I can work something out, but at this current moment, I'm more focused on finding the two that are causing the lockdown right now.
Okay. So for the rest of you, you come bearing gifts for him?
Yes, of course.
Make me a deception or persuasion roll. It's up to you.
Oh, damn.
Ooh, it's in that one.
Oh my god, what is going on?
We've had 2 nat ones whilst we've been down in here.
Nice.
What does it look like on that natural one?
Well, I have no real gear on me. It's very clear that I have nothing on me except my book.
His eyes kind of dart more towards the book. I will do. And last but not least, I assume he's already got gifts. He knew the code, but Sylvaris, the one under Ramya. I assume you come as well.
I can have a gift ready.
Have and do are 2 different things.
How long's the trip?
He grabs Sylvian by the scruff at the back of his neck. You, son, you come with me. We're gonna take a little walk. Moving our way down, past these statues, past the previous Grey Man. Learning.
Can we follow?
You absolutely can. Where would you like to go?
I'm gonna try and skirt around so we're behind them.
Be my guest. Is Chalisa going with?
I think so.
As he moves you forward, Sylvian, so what's in that book? What type of gift is it for the Sovereign?
Oh, this knowledge. Forgotten knowledge. It's a bit of everything. I've written it and I don't even know myself. That's fascinating, don't you think?
Not really my type of vibe. You see him grab a stick and pull this boat closer towards him. You physically have to row towards the Sovereign. It's not long, but it's just some physical prowess. And as he steps onto the boat, yanking you onwards, looking to everyone else, Mr. Knowledge here has got his. If you don't have one, I'm afraid you won't be able to see the Sovereign. Who steps onto the boat?
I feel like this information enough, knowing that she's speaking to someone and could come out a different way through the boats, would be enough for Nova to no longer panic and just kind of not follow.
You can be my guest if you wouldn't like to come. Thomas immediately takes out some coin from his side and goes, I have got... Muggsy goes, no coin here, mate. Pulling out a dagger from the side of his pocket, he goes, well, I have this. That'll be enough. As Thomas steps forward. Elowen, do you have something that you will offer? Otherwise, no boat passage for you.
And I have to give it like now?
No, you just have to show it.
I have like a family emblem. That only the Rhyme Crest have, and it like grants us sort of power in a way. But I don't really want to like give it up.
You don't have
So-
to give it up. You just have to show it.
Okay,
Did you show it?
yeah, I'll show it.
Perfect. Please come forward. I assume your little friend isn't coming with. Well,
Is he talking? Wait.
he's
never mind, that's
talking
fine.
about Nova.
Okay.
We can't willingly let people out of here if they know knowledge about the Sovereign. You know that's the deal, don't you? As he gives Elowen a little bit of a hard tap on the shoulder, moving over. What's your normal strength, Nova?
You mean like modifier or just simple?
No, just normal.
What do you mean?
I'll check, don't worry. It is 8. Okay, that's fine. Yeah. Muggsy would absolutely be able to haul you. As he kind of grabs you by the scruff of the front of the shirt. You may have connections to the house. I don't give a shit about that house. All I care about is what she gets out of this situation and what I get out of it. You have some learning to do about the one that you care about. And kind of throws you, stumbling you forward slightly onto this boat in front. Rowing our way to the middle. I'm gonna move everyone. Mr. Kdsln.
I see them hopping on the boat, and it's like, is there a way that we can like jump over or follow?
You could make me an athletics check if you'd like.
I'd rather not make it just specific an athletics check. How about an acrobatics check?
You know what? Go for it.
It's not gonna.
I will
no,
say,
wait a minute.
however, there's no cover there. If you do that, you're going to be seen. But is it so bad that Kdsln is seen?
No, it's just like I'm gonna try rolling over. I fail miserably.
This game, bro.
I fail miserably. God fucking damn.
Don't worry, because the entrance that they went across is only about 5-10 feet, so you would be able to clear that.
I'm a bit shaky still, but you know.
Now let's see if Chalisa's able to clear it, eh?
She's got this.
I'm not sure she does. I mean, she's got pretty high decks. We'll see.
Yeah. No sweat.
Can I help her?
As she runs and jumps, a splash into the water as her foot slightly touches it. Hearing that, Mugsy turns around immediately. And Elowen, the target that you've wanted to find all along, is helping someone get out of the water.
Sorry about that.
Oh, that saves me, that doing. There's no fucking way.
Well, how's Elowen feeling in this situation now?
I think it's just like
What the fuck?
the council instated a lockdown for these two individuals, and they can't even clear a gap to jump over some water.
Yeah. No.
Holy shit!
Everyone turning around. Mugsy immediately looks, drawing out his short sword. Little wanderer we have, don't we then?
Not me, I'm just passing through.
Uh-huh. For what reason?
Oh, we were trying to get out, but I think we got a bit lost. You wouldn't happen to know the way out?
Not this way, mate.
Sorry, we'll just be on our way then.
I don't think I can let you do that.
Do I recognize Elowen?
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna give her a little, like, hello.
Cat, you just missed the most cooked moment, bro.
A little Scooby-Doo ass jump over.
What is going on? I've just spent 20 minutes on the toilet.
Okay, that's crazy information to be on the recording, by the way.
Out.
Okay, Ellen, what are you doing?
I'm going to step forward and draw my sword. You must be the two I'm looking for. Save me a lot of searching. Just stumbling here.
The way the sword is, no need for that, love.
Give me one reason why I shouldn't.
I haven't drawn mine.
But you're the reason there's a lockdown in this city.
No, see, past is the reason there's a lockdown in here. I'm just, somewhere in that chain of causality.
That's not good enough.
Right, well, listen, Miss Justice. I think we're on the same side here. I'm not really with those people, I'm kind of doing my own thing, freelance thing for justice,
I inside check.
Absolutely, you
And have
can.
the people you want.
Okay, I'm rolling alright. That's a 22.
Make me a persuasion check, will you please? And then we will put those rolls against each other. My lovely people.
Persuasion.
Yes, sir. Okay. So a 22 compared to a 10.
I wonder what wins.
Mr. Kdsln, please tell me how much of the truth you are telling and what your body language is like in this situation.
I'm kind of doing like these hands, like, you and I, we're friends, right? You can tell that he's telling the truth, but he's making it sound a lot more, or he believes it to be true. But he's saying it quite obviously in a way to like, well, just let it slide.
already caught one of you once before. You're not getting out of here, I'm afraid.
Well, see, I don't know if you noticed, but we're kind of in a big spooky hideout place. Can we put this on hold, maybe? We'll tag along, and then we'll see what happens afterwards.
And what are you gonna do?
Shit, I don't know, tag along.
And why would we need you? We have a perfectly capable group here.
Well, what else are you gonna do with me? Just leave me here? Take me along?
Go back up to the surface and give you in to the council.
Oh yeah, Stella, we'll be on our way. Come on, Chalisa, let's go. Let's go, Eternals of Sin.
Right, let's go.
She's back! What the fuck? I thought she was just gonna watch!
I'll try my best. I'm laying in bed on my phone, bro.
Booker, it's okay not to be here!
But it's interesting.
This episode title is gonna be called The Revenge of the Sick, man. Just go to bed!
Okay, fine. Just don't kill me.
You can listen if you'd like, or you can watch on YouTube after the episode's out. Are you trying to run away, Kdsln?
I mean, I'm trying to get out of here, but I'm also like very curious as to what's down here, and I kind of want to tag along, but if she tells me to get out of here, I'll get out of here.
I mean, I don't think you're doing a good job on persuading me to stay, so it's just in the matter of like, I need a better reason.
Yeah, and I'm just not having a good day. I'm trying my best, but it's a bad day.
Kind of clearing his throat. Well, as Muggsy kind of more steps forward in this instance, offering his arms up like he's in a service, kind of walking like he's a traveling spokesperson in this instance. None of you are leaving without talking to him. So, let's put that itty-bitty sword away. Thank you. Because you now know what's going on down here, and if you said anything to the houses above, I would slit your throats. Is that clear?
Right.
So, how about this? Let him tag along. He knows he came from the fucking sewer. Look at his clothes. Does it really look like he's gonna try and run away?
Well, I did a bad job getting here in the first place, so...
Yeah, fucking awful. But they're still here. You saw what happened when that other one behind me wanted to leave. She ain't going nowhere.
Fine.
Good. He kind of sets his arms a little further down, signaling all of you to come across. Kdsln and Chalisa to join. Muggsy kind of pushes past everyone, shoving Thomas to the side a little, and goes forward to where the stone slab stairs are. And at these stone slab stairs, there's about 4 of them, as each step is bigger than the last, and this massive curtain is at the front. You can see it from the middle platform. This dark red curtain blocking what's happening in the room at the end. But hearing chatting, laughing, and it's what seems like to be a whole different almost emotion at the end of the tension, dread being built up in the middle, laughter, dopamine being released in this room. Muggsy takes the short sword, draws it out once again, points towards you and kind of ushers it like a come forward motion and goes, "He's waiting to see you now. Tell me, who is the first to step forward?"
Definitely won't be me. I'm staying towards the back and watching the other two.
I'm gonna see you stepping back and kind of out of spite can go first.
Kdsln.
Yep.
Extremely weak as you walk up and move these curtains away. I assume Chalisa's coming with you.
Probably, yeah.
Let's say that. Standing on the bottom steps of what seems to be his room of the Ebon Syndicate, the central point of the Grey Man legacy. Whoever is in that room, whoever this sovereign is an incredibly large and powerful deal. The situation you have is either going to end up dire or have many, many riches come to your name. That is to be determined on your input into this room. Now I will say, Kdsln, can you make me a perception check?
Okay, focus on 2. 15.
On a 15. Before you enter this room, surrounded by this one flickering flame, a nameplate. Not being able to see the full statue before you enter the room, but a nameplate below that says, "The one who believed." And as we enter the room, in front of you, laid on a long carved mahogany table with cards that are being played at, gambled on. The room looks rich in its way, covered by large stacks of maps, previous battle equipment, letters, half-empty rum bottle, cards on the table, and plenty of chairs. Too many chairs that doesn't make sense for the amount of people. At the end, a massive wall with hundreds of thousands of names on it. Not reasons, not dates, just names. Old rugs that lay on the floor that looked extremely lived in, and shipping manifests that await being used. Upon another wall is many photos and drawn out sketches of roots pinned by a red string. What seems like to be tracking roots, and Muggsy kind of taps you on the back and says, "Have fun," before pointing the rest of you to come in as you slowly start to walking off back to the main tavern. Inside, with his feet crossed up on the table, in a high black chair with a red velvet mat on it, a pipe in his mouth that goes quite long, and these massive smoke plumes that come out of it, adorned by two people side by side. I will show you a picture for one of them, and the second one. Why is someone moving my goat? Next to one of them, a more rabid mate. The next, more roughed up woman in front of 3 people that seem like to be gambling on a game of blackjack with empty rum bottles, and he kind of immediately says to them as he notices you coming in, "Get out. Leave. Be gone now." As these people all stand up, tutting at you as their way is one of them, "I was about to win fucking big," and go out onto the platform. Kdsln, as these 3 people leave and seem like to go to another room, as you enter, what is going through your thought process?
Do I know these people? Do I recognize anything in the room? Is anything familiar? Is anything linked to anything I know? Who are these
Give me
people?
a investigation check. On a 15, there are multiple routes that span out across places that you and Chalisa are from, the roots of a Goza, the necessities about Kdsln Mock, the secret tunnels that they have around Umont. And up on his chair, gambling, he gestures towards you, pipe out of his mouth, and it's smoking up the room. Hello there. Well, I assume you've come to meet me.
Yes. Who? I'm sorry, have we met before?
No. But took you about time. Come, sit, whilst the rest of them come in. I assume Muggsy will be taking them. The rest of you, in what order are you going in?
Seeing Chalisa and Kdsln go in, I'm going right after.
Yeah, be my guest.
I am extremely curious of what's going on here, but I'm also very afraid of Muggsy at this point, ever since he grabbed my neck, and I kinda like the long sword Elowen has, so I'm gonna stay close to her.
What you were gonna say? I kind of liked being grabbed by him. I'd like him to do it again.
That's a different discussion.
He's not denying it. As you walk into the room, staying close to Elowen, Thomas also follows, and being pressured. Nova, are you also entering?
She would feel like she has no choice at this point.
That's the correct answer. Thomas sitting down, Sylvian looking upon him, Nova in the room as well. Well, took you long enough. Kdsln? Why did it take you so long to finally come and meet me?
Well, I'm kind of having a rough time right now. I'm not quite sure about where I am, or the last day's been quite hazy. Could you give me a refresher on who you are?
I'm the Sovereign.
Of course. How could I forget? I'm going to reach for one of the rumbles and see if one of them has a minute.
I was literally about to offer you one of those. But as you reach for it, he goes, "Yes, go ahead. One of our finest bottles from the shipment in a Goza. They say it's one of the strongest ones out there. It may help with your condition, but I see you brought her as well. That's what I thought would happen around the time of the execution. Now, Kdsln, tell me, one man to another, the execution, I didn't catch it. What was it like?
Can't really say that I got a complete glimpse of it. I had a run with an old acquaintance right before, and I seem to have missed most of it.
Well, I see you've brought friends. How about one of them tell me what it was like? I didn't get to go. It was a rather bit of a shame, really. Elowen,
Hmm.
I would say you being from the vassal house and just coming in, he would lock eyes with you and almost expect you to speak.
Remind me how Esimir died again. Was it hanging or
It was
it
axe to the
was
neck.
beheaded? It was beheading. Okay. Um, it was a well-deserved death. Maybe a bit too swift on the executioner's end with a swift chop to his neck, but the soul, would you say, didn't exactly pass on to the next realm, which was quite odd.
What did he say in his final moments?
I write that down. Wait, okay. The only thing I written down is the Arcana pieces are locks, and I don't know if that's relevant.
Are you saying that to him?
Yes.
Haslick. Does that name ring a bell to you, my Rhymecrest vassal house member?
Does it?
It would.
Okay.
That is the house of the leader of House Naradia, the owner
Okay.
of the Selunium of Goza.
Yes, I'm familiar.
Kdsln. One final smoke on his pipe. How many times did Esimir send you to Goza?
Can't remember. Then you really can't keep count.
More than once.
Who's?
I understand you know the Selunium then, correct?
Well, I mean, I didn't really write down the names.
You see, he died believing he could save this world. I had my many run-ins with that man, whether positive or negative, for a very long time. He no longer breathes, and I stayed behind,
riddance.
believing I could survive it. Now, Kdsln, there's one reason why one of us is alive and one of us isn't, and that's because he got on the wrong side. I know what you're responsible for. You can't hide it
What?
from me.
And what would that be?
You want me to say it in front of the vassal house?
Well, I don't really know what you're talking about, so can't do it.
Sure you don't. Haslick came to me. He knows of the tunnels we have under the Selenium. One of the only ones, and now all of you know. So that means you're going to do something for me, or I will do something for you, and that will be swifter than SM's. He wanted the Wayfinder. It's been stolen from the Selenium as well, you should already have figured out. He wants it back. I personally do not care for the Arcana, but you do, Kdsln. There's only one way this thing was stolen, and that's the fact that the tunnels were used against my will. I haven't heard from there in a couple of days. My safe house has likely been taken over. You need to go and clear it for me. Of course, being the sovereign, now I'll offer things. Horses, gear, gold, information any of you would be interested in as part of the customs. However, Haslik wants this Wayfinder back to the rightful place that it needs to be bestowed. That Arcana is missing, and I wonder whose fault that is, Kdsln. You will clear out the safe house, gather information on who took over it from me, report back, and I won't slit your throats for knowing about the tunnels we have to the Selenium, and sprinkle in a couple extra things. How does that sound?
Well, I have the weekend off anyways, so...
Pardon?
No, I'm not Chalisa, and I look over at the others, like, spin around in my chair and, like, look eyes with Elowen. Like...
I think Elowen knows that she can't overstep her boundaries right now. The Syndicate and the Sovereign are just too much for her alone. So I'll go through with it as long as these two here, and I point to Chalisa and Kdsln, as long as I am able to take them after this is done with.
I have no care for this man. You may do what you please with him. However, as this is a mutual beneficiary, I will need something of all of yours. Paulus? Yes? Do what is needed to be done. She kind of rummages behind this map, takes a swig of alcohol in the rum, and takes out this box. It's crooked in its way, but it looks royal. This embroidery around it, golden but also red, crimson red, like it's meant to carry something. And as she clacks open the front, and it slowly creaks open, 12 vials, empty, in this posh velvet, stored. Paulus will need an individual bit of your blood, all of you, just so we can track you if you decide to betray the trust I've given.
So are we giving blood and also like a gift, or is this a one thing?
The gift was just a prank that Muggsy was pulling on you.
It's just a prank, bro.
It's just a prank, bro. No, the whole thing about the gift is just for the codes to get in. And then he was just trying to scare
okay.
you guys.
Okay, I guess it works then.
But no, they need your blood. This
Elowen
will
will-
be used to
yeah.
track you.
Okay. And how do we know that it won't be used for anything else malicious other than tracking?
You don't. Jazmin is not liking this. Just Elowen just starts going.
Well, you see, I think someone is going to have a bit of an issue with this. I'm gonna try and like scrape some blood off my forehead. Like I'm gonna like make a little incision in my hand and kind of squeeze and show that nothing's coming out. So then someone already has all my blood. So if you want some of it, you're gonna have to get it from her.
Every single ounce.
Or how are you walking right now?
How are you alive?
How do I have one strength, dude?
True.
That witch took my blood. She took my blood.
Surely 0 strength would mean all of the blood is gone, so you have at least a little.
I mean, I got some cake on my clothes.
That would work.
Yeah.
As
Frosted little flakes
Paulus
sprinkled in the jar.
magically lifts one of these up, opens the top of it, this circular thing with a point sticking out from the top, and this glass vial, this blood trail trickles upwards from the room, going around Thomas, around Sylvian's head. This is a magic that you have not seen before. And into this vial before the topper gets put back onto it and back into the velvet storage crate. Thank you, Kdsln. Now for the rest of you.
Elowen's gonna like take off one of her gloves, and with her like wolf canine, she's gonna bite into her thumb and just like present it.
Same thing happens. One extra vial filled goes in.
Yes, well, I am not the biggest fan of blood myself. Could you use this instead? Pulls out a feather directly from his arm.
That will do. As the feather gets put into the vial and the topper closes. The maid.
If the feather's fine, can I just use a strand of hair?
No.
Surely there's other alternatives, right?
There is not.
Can I have some privacy doing this?
No.
I mean, this is kind of private for me, you know?
do it, or we will do it for you.
She, like, reluctantly pulls out one of her little daggers that she carries. Okay. And she, like, gently slashes the back of her hand, pulling, like, a small inky blood from her. This blood is, extremely dark. It's not even red, it's completely black. It's almost if it is ink from a pen.
Yikes. As it goes into the vial, the topper goes on. Thomas does the same as he cuts from finger to hand, and it goes in the exact same as she shuts the crate. Well, you best be off. I'll give you some help, though. The safe house is near Agoza. Follow the trail out of Umont. Towards, it's simple. There's only one path out of Umont. You shouldn't be too lost, but just in case. The Festerwoods path. Take that. Good luck getting out of the city whilst we're in lockdown. However, I don't think you should struggle. You've got a Rhyme Crest with you. She can make up a reason, but on with you now.
Can I ask a question before we go?
Be my guest. What do you want to ask?
How long has these tunnels, like the whole structure, this whole secret thing, how long has it been here in Umont?
And why should I answer that question?
Because you said you would answer questions earlier.
I like that. You are on top of a contract. More than your whole lifespan, Elowen. More than it.
Hearing that, she just feels really betrayed, but yeah, she's not going to ask anymore.
Leaving the room of the Sovereign. Come back alive, please. I don't like to see friends disappear. And as we're on good terms, Femb and Polus walking you guys out slowly. The chairs all around. Multiple sizes and different materials, some richer than others and some broken. These are for those who didn't come back. Don't be like them. Branded on one of the chairs, written, embroidered on the back, is the name Esimir Black. Leaving, I would say, no matter if you were to leave this room, you would be able to hear the next words that are muttered out of the Sovereign's mouth. But Kdsln, I would say you and Chalisa are relatively the only ones left in the room. And Oh, and as we're on good terms now, don't call me the Sovereign. That's only the ones who don't work for the Ebon Syndicate call me that. The name is Black. Samir Black. And we will go to our break there.
What?
That is Esamir Black's brother!
What's his name? Did you say Samir?
Samir!
Samir.
I thought you said Esamir Black and then because of the whole soul swap thing, and I was like, you can't.
No. No, that is that man's brother. And
Intro.
we will go on a little 5-minute break just for now. Behind the scenes, they've learned that Evan is slightly allergic to chocolate, but that is for another time. Leaving the Bloodvine Tavern, I want to focus on Elowen. Apologies because you've got food in your mouth, but growing up in Umont your whole life, now involved in a situation like this, what is going through your head?
I think it's a lot of mixed emotions. Definitely ones that aren't positive in the slightest. A lot of feelings of betrayal, sort of this idea that she's had of the city, this perfect picture of where she lives, has just completely been shattered. I think she's more sad that she had to find out this way and not by anyone else that she trusts, and she's just wondering if anyone else in her family even knows about it as well.
Nova, before going down into the Ebon Syndicate, Ramya handing over a little box to Muggsy, both of them going back down, not knowing where she was in there, coming back up without her. We start our journey for the first time in a long time with you not being with the Bright Singers or the House of Solari. We've gone through what Elowen is thinking. I want to know what's going through your head.
She feels like she's been dragged around everywhere. She barely had a say in anything. Like since the bar, like Thomas just kind of said, "Oh, it's these four are going here," and she was just dragged into there. She tried to leave, going in the basement, and then got dragged by Muggsy. And then even in the area, she didn't want to give up blood, but then had to, and now she's working for them, and she didn't want any of this.
Never had an ounce of free will, really. We make our journey back. The city on lockdown, nighttime in the sky, the birds chirping, the cold wind brushing against each of your skins. Finally walking as a group for the first time. Tensions are high as an arrest is moving, having to cover ourselves and make sure none of us are seen because Kdsln is an active war criminal. Same with Chalisa. Being in the hearth of Umont, split into 3. The hearth, which is a district. Then we go to the Bastion district and the one that is the highest up, the Shield district, which is where House Dries are. But in the half, as we move down, we come to the biggest part of it, leaving the Bloodvine Tavern. Tensions are high, as I said. The market square of Viewmont. What is normally overflowing with life, Elowen, people normally saying hi to you, being on their best behavior, is starting to close. Farmers from the surrounding forests unload wagons of mushrooms the size of shields and wild berries gathered by morning and flowers. Still damp with a dew on the nearby forest that are blessed by Kdsln. And I would like to move your knowledge back to what the Sovereign said. Now, knowing you're all have travelled to Viewmont before, between Agoza and Viewmont is the Festerwoods, and that is where we will be making our way. A dwarven cheesemonger loudly insisting that, as everyone else is closing, that his wares are, my wares are blessed by Kdsln herself. They are blessed by the Green Queen. I truly believe that they are blessed. And neighboring elf lady rolls her eyes next to him for what she's clearly seen for the 100th time just this day. We're watching the city, the whole place of it. This vertical city that you could walk on an incline of a hill and it'd be completely different district just from moving 2 steps upwards. The many cities that are like this are none. This is a truly unique place. And as we walk down Viewmont, this feeling of togetherness, a baker, sleeves dusted and white with a flower, slides the last loaves of the evening from a stone oven before placing several outside of his shop beneath a small wooden sign, and he quickly gets Elowen's attention. Rhymecrest! Rhymecrest! I understand the city's on lockdown, but for those travelling after dusk, and you look like a lovely bunch of people, take what you need.
That's too kind of you. Sure you don't want any coin for that?
No, it will be fine. You know how we are in Viewmont. Very nice place, all trusting of each other.
What is your name, sir?
Dave.
Dave. I will remember that name, and I will remember this day for your kindness that you have given us. Thank you.
Well, thank you very much. Lady Rhymecrest, if that's okay if I call you. My little pung, and a little girl kind of springs around from the corner outside the shop, and no older than 7. Eagerly excited, and kind of comes over towards you and ushers the rest of you to take this bread that's been laid out in cloth, and she kind of says, I want to be just like you one day. Mr. Muggsy told me that I should be nice to people who are travellers, and the rest of them, as they forget to eat sometimes, but they gotta be nice and strong.
Yes, you can't go out venturing on an empty stomach, can you?
Kdsln.
Hmm?
Watching this scene go down, something that's been away from your perspective for so long, this girl, the eagerness about her, the excitement that she's portraying around. Soon as she glances upon you, looking at Thomas, fine, looking at Sylvian, more excited. That's a fucking bird in front of her. Nova, a maid. Amazing. You, excitement, gone from her face. Completely cold. From where this gleaming young girl was before, completely shudders, starts shaking in her way. Before someone breathes down your neck, just slightly wrong, the hairs on the back of your neck raise, and you notice as this girl shudders and runs back into the shop, closing the door. Something that the peacefulness and safeness of Yumon is not like. Feeling this uncomfortable sensation. Someone in front of you, Kdsln, goes down the steps, just in front of you. A grey cloak surrounding them. Nothing unusual about the way they dress, they just seem to be another traveller. But her smile disappearing in front of you, going inside and shutting the door. It's nothing unusual, it's closing time, but Kdsln, around the effect of being under pressure by Elowen, an active war criminal, this feeling of safety in this place, gone from a neutral territory, the place where you would feel that you would be safe to make sure that Esamir Black is dead. The feeling of dread and uneasiness around you. How's Kdsln feeling in this situation?
A bit disappointed. He's used to that feeling, or seeing that feeling in noblemen or other people he's dueling or interacting with, but not a common child.
Elowen,
That's...
I would say you would notice that. And what do you say to Kdsln in this circumstance, not noticing the person going down the stairs that may have scared the little girl, or it could be Kdsln, but something made her go cold?
Is the appearance of Kdsln right now still really beaten up, bruised, and battered?
Very much so.
And he's just out in the open, you know,
Yep.
strutting his stuff. Don't you have something to cover up with? You're scaring the children.
Would you mind if I just pop around the corner and wash up real quickly? I promise I won't run. You can go, but I will be I'll come with you, but I'm facing the other direction. You have one chance. Do not break my trust. Splendid. I'm gonna take some stuff out of a bag that Chalisa has and go around the corner, see if I can find some water, just splash off my face, and get dressed in my leathers, and get my rapier out. Yeah, I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna flourish at a bow and be like, Kdsln Wisdom at your service.
Elowen rhyme crest, but I'm sure you already knew that.
I only knew the rhyme crest bit, but thank you. Elowen.
Did I take the bread from Dave?
You could have. I feel like this would be a perfect time for the others to introduce themselves.
Oh yeah, I mean, that works too. I guess we
Yeah.
haven't all formally introduced ourselves, and if we are going to Agoza, then it would be best to at
Is
least
Thomas
tell.
still with us?
Very much so.
Well, my name is Sylvian. I have no clue how we ended up together, but it looks like we're stuck with each other for a while.
Well, fate works in strange ways. I'm going to give you a bow too.
Yes, it does. Strange. Annoying. And this, gesturing over to, what state is Thomas in?
A pretty happy state. It seems like he's back to his normal self.
Yeah. This is an old friend of mine who sort of got us into this. I am sorry about that.
Nice to meet you. As he goes towards Kdsln. My name's Charles.
I'm going to go to Sylvian and say, I thought it was Thomas.
It is Thomas. Did I forget to mention that he is somewhat insane?
Ah,
But then again,
good to meet you.
Are-
I'm going to shake his hand.
aren't we all?
Oh, no. Not Charles. Thomas. I apologize. Bit of a problem upstairs at the moment, but good to meet you. And the black ink blood one, that's a bit creepy, is it not?
Yes. What was that?
And he's on mute.
Nova would be just like away from the party a little bit, her like small wings kind of wrapped around her arms as she's trying to hug herself, make herself feel better, but she's stressing quite a lot.
But why do you have black blood?
What? Oh, it's just a thing of my species.
Are you not human?
She like picks up a book and kind of flips through it quickly. No, you people call it an asima. That's why I have wings.
But Asimars don't have black blood.
Yes. Different subspecies.
Huh.
That's also why I have a tail.
Works for me. Well, Elowen, Kdsln, Sylvian, Asimar, and weird cloak woman. I would like to say, although I may have been the one that got us into that situation, I am at fault. It's a pleasure to meet you all.
I don't really know if I can say the same to you. But I'd rather just get this over with as soon as possible. So.
Well, I don't know this place. You are a Rhyme Crest, so how about you, on the lockdown, get us out?
Alright. Can I head to... Oh, well, it might be quite far, actually. Can I head to where... Would General Linden be in charge of sort of the lockdown?
He would be.
Okay. Can I head to where the U-Mantle Guard's like station is.
Of course you may. Are you bringing everyone else with you?
Probably not. I'd rather go by myself, actually, to not draw suspicion. But and everyone but Kdsln, I would say, could probably be fine with going.
We're leaving a war criminal by himself.
I mean, like, he can't go inside, but I can't, like, not keep my eye off him as well. So it's just like dilemma.
Do it, right? I promise you, I will stay right here.
I think
Can I-
Nova would kind of overhear this, walk over and go, it's nice to meet you. This is the man that was threatening the town, right?
That is correct.
I think I have a spell that makes it so he, has to... It's essentially a contract, short term, nothing soul related. But if he was to disobey it, I'd be able to know his location.
Well, that's up to him, is it not?
If you want to know where he is, if he breaks it, you know, if it's like, she kind of flips through her spells again. It's simply, to put it, if he was to run away, if the contract said that he shouldn't, then I'll be able to find him for you.
Oh, why not? We're all in this together anyway, so...
It takes a while.
We're all in this together.
What the fuck is going on?
Clearly the car wants to be in on it too, bro.
Would I whistle? Would Romulus, my wolf dog, like if I whistle for him?
Absolutely.
Because he's not with us currently.
No, he is not.
Okay, so as Nova's doing that, I'm going to like whistle out for Romulus.
Elowen, was it? Excuse me.
Yes.
May I inquire what is the plan here?
I plan to talk with General Linden. I would like his permission to ease the lockdown for me specifically, as I will tell him that I have intel that Kdsln and Chalisa are in Argoza, and I would like to pursue them and capture them, and then bring them back to Umont.
And how will this help the rest of us escape?
I will...
Elowen, can I ask, how did I get to Argoza? I'd just like to know. I'm sorry.
Well, one thing at a time, I guess. I will request a few members of the Umantle Guard to aid me, and I will disguise them as you. And as for going to Argoza, I'm not completely sure of myself, but the Sovereign said we need to head to the Festering Woods path, so that is a good start.
Yes, well, you know this city, right?
Of course.
You know where the guards are posted.
Yeah.
You
As
not
a guard
and know
myself.
where the guards are not posted.
Yeah, that also is true.
Isn't it more wise to not tell people that we are leaving?
Well, I'm sure it would be fine for you and everyone else, but I don't think my father would let me leave so easily without reason. if I just disappeared without a trace, then that will raise more suspicion than me saying where I'm going to begin with.
Is that
And
a
your
bad thing?
father would let you work for the syndicate in the first place?
He doesn't need to know that part. I'm just saying that I will be heading to Argoza, not for the reason described by the Sovereign, but that part will stay disclosed. I'm sure he will understand my mission and that it is imperative to find these two.
Elowen, can I give you some input?
Fine.
The best plans are usually like, don't do anything. If we go and you get busted, you can say, I wasn't deserting, I was pressured by these criminal syndicate gangs. You have a cover. We can just go, no?
Hmm.
I have
I'll even sweeten the deal.
check that-
You can tell them I blackmailed you to go. If it makes you feel better.
No, it really doesn't.
Fine.
I would never let myself be blackmailed by you.
Rude.
Look, unfortunately, I have restrictions on where I can go. I cannot easily just leave the city. So at least let me do what I need to do. I will not involve you if that's what you want, but I have to do this for myself.
That is fair enough. Do you know of any place where the wall is not watched?
Do I? I mean, probably, but I can't think of anything off the top of my head.
I feel like, as a member of the vassal house of House Trees, you would have full legal freedom on this lockdown.
Okay.
You could go wherever the fuck you wanted, even if that was out the front gate.
Mm. Do I need to give word of my leaving, or can I literally just...
That is up to you to find out.
Okay, does anyone have, like, a quill and paper or something?
Lots. What do you need?
Just something to write a letter down, I guess.
Takes out my journal, flips through just over half of it, and rips out a page.
Mm-hmm.
Then takes out a almost empty bottle of ink.
Okay.
And a pen, or a feather pen, or just a feather actually.
Yeah.
Kinda caked, still in it, caked in the ink.
Mm-hmm.
Not the most comfortable writing implement, but it will do.
Are we still, like, out in the street? Can we, like, sort
You
of
are
just,
indeed.
like, dip into an alleyway for a bit?
Of course you can.
Thank you for the materials. I will write a letter to my father about my disappearance. As I whistled for Romulus earlier, has he come?
He has indeed arrived by your side.
Okay. I will take the paper and I will write that I will be leaving Umont for a few days, and I won't write a reason why or where I'm going, just that I am leaving. Sort of, do not worry about me. I'll be fine, I'll be capable, that sort of stuff. And I'll sort of roll up the parchment that I've written on, and I'll give it to Romulus, and I'll, like, put it in his mouth and just say, please deliver this to my father.
with one kind of loud bark, he kind of starts leaning more on his front two legs and sprints off to the Umantul estate.
Okay. Do we know how long the trip might take? Do we need carts? Do we need wagons? Do we need horses? That sort of thing.
He asked you to go to a safe house.
Okay.
He didn't tell you to go to a Goza. This could be from half a day's travel, a day's travel, 2 days travel, maximum 3 days.
Yeah.
That is up to you.
Is everyone here capable of moving on foot for a few days? I'm afraid that if we gather horses, that might take too much hassle.
How good am I at walking right now?
Not great.
Not great.
Not great.
Do you think someone could carry me? Maybe, or on a bike or a
Elowen's
rickshaw?
a strong gal. She could carry ya. You may have to get dragged.
Yeah. Did you say that it was like a... So, what is exactly the condition that is afflicting you? Was it a curse, or is it something that can be healed easily?
I would need to kill my old colleague, but that's for another day. For right now, I can't walk long distances, or run, or really do much of anything athletic.
And how would you be able to sort of fix that? Would it be a quick fix, or a whole sort of thing in itself?
Well, best case scenario is old friend comes to her senses and lifts the curse. Worst case,
I would like to say you have 2 people with wings.
Can they fly? Can they do that? Level 3?
Absolutely. A certain Sylvian can.
Oh yeah, I can definitely fly.
We'll just have to carry you then, I think.
I think I can carry people rather comfortably. I haven't done it in a long while though.
I mean, this guy weighs less than a wet paper towel currently.
She's got no blood.
He's literally got none.
Then yes, I can definitely have in my talents.
Alright. Did the Sovereign say he was gonna give us like any gear, any help, anything else, or is that it?
That is up to you to remember.
I feel like he did. I feel like he did say, but not elaborate on it at all. So that's on me for not inquiring.
Did say that, but do we need them? If we're flying,
yeah. I just
we're
don't
not
know.
gonna be, especially if I'm gonna carry this sack of bones. We're not gonna be faster than just almost walking. Except we'd be taking the direct path, of course. It's always comfortable.
Yeah. Does anyone else have anywhere that they need to go before we leave? Except from Kdsln and Chalisa. I will take that as a no, and I think we are ready to set off.
Setting off, we make our way down Umon, walking past places the Elowen would recognize, the Rennery, hundreds of messenger wrens, the ones that delivered you the letters, Sylvian. This is the place where an older woman counts and keeps and sorts out all of the mail a certain Roland Valkas, a lady that Elowen would know, getting flashbanged by her light.
Or was it a bit too dark though? Anyway.
Is walking down and kind of pathing our way down Umont, making sure that Kdsln is hidden, and so is Chalisa. You see her almost climbing this wooden ladder at the top and whistling at these birds, some of them that have letters to take flight, and they kind of off into the air to go and deliver what they're meant to, and some of them go and lay in their roosts. She carries the lantern, checking on each of their nesting boxes before wishing every bird goodnight to those who aren't traveling in this kind of rectangular building. And going further down the hearth, we walk past the amphitheater, this open air venue with the elderwood tree, a key point of Umont, nearby, giving it this old canopy above it. It's built from this druid burial site that had been turned into a venue for entertainment, mainly focused on plays, and some elf children kind of rehearse in the middle a play about gods, and whilst walking, hearing the mutterings of one child forgetting the line who's meant to be playing Kupan, and everyone around him. You kind of hear this giggling happening as we are making our way through this, rehearsing at night so their friends that are at the schools nearby don't kind of make fun of them for taking a stance in the arts instead of druidic nature. And the child playing Sylvaris, wearing this necklace of a wolf's head around her, points at this woman who's walking strangely, this more yellow coat. She's sticking out from everyone else in the surroundings, saying, "Didn't she just walk past?" And then the mother, looking confused around this, a very quiet, in fact, reaction as this traveler again just zooms past. Nothing more strange around, just this traveling of Umont's night streets. And leaving the hearth, the streets become quieter. Lanterns are further apart, and homes as well. There's less laughter and more wind around this as the primal magic of Umont starts to amplify a little, and kind of less hearing yourself chatting as you walk down, and more hearing footsteps behind you. And whenever you stop, the footsteps do also. As we travel into the Bastion district, the most lowest part of a Umont, making our way to the front gate of Umont, the city walls. On the front, many people watching over, not really paying attention to the group, as people coming in and out, adjourned by a rhyme crest, shouldn't be questioned. According to Laptuous Linden, they should be allowed political freedom to do whatever they wish, whether that be enter or exit the city with whomever they please. Horses coming in that are being delivered to house trees, and supplies that are going. And as we leave, countless tents all the way around, the gatehouse all the way up, and soldiers outside with their chainmail and iron armor watching over as everyone's walking. Plague doctors tending to the sick who can't make their way inside Umont or are too weak to do so. This vertical city slowly becoming flat as we go into the nearby surroundings. And as we leave Umont, for the first time in this campaign, we are leaving a city, guys. The road of Umont narrows as it reaches an enormous stone bridge spanning a gorge so deep that the river below it, the Umantal River, is a little more than silver, threading its way through the darkness of Raofold. Its pillars rise from the cliffs themselves, carved from the same pale mountains some centuries ago by dwarven masons whose names have been long forgotten, as well as elves who volunteered to help with their primal magic, lifting heavy stones up and everything like that. Time has weathered the bridge, softening the sharp edges with moss and creeping ivy that is the key to getting into Umont. Yet it remains impossibly sturdy beneath the weight of passing wagons. Some adorned with bright singer logos coming in and out of them, trying to spread the word of the religion, the first chirp of the morning birds when it sees the sunlight of Raofold. But for now, that is not it. Along both sides on this bridge stand towering statues, not kings or not generals, not of Kdsln and not of the head of House Dries, but something that would spark thought into Unova. Celestials. Ancient protectors, those who serve underneath the gods. They were created to spread the word, some making their way for the bright singers, some doing that pacifism that Kdsln would so lovely like to show people who deserved a second chance. Their stone wings stretch high above the roadway, faces worn by this wind all the way around and rain until their expressions have almost disappeared entirely, and the people on the carts nearby going out of Umont, the ones that had the chances to escape under the lockdown or have the permission to go out from the Rime Crest, lower their voices instinctively beneath these, not from a level of fear, but almost saw of a level of respect for this. Tonight, this bridge is alive. Merchant wagons creak with this sound that almost harmonizes the ear. Beneath these barrels of ales and crates of grain bound for villages beyond Umont, a Goza, Kdsln, where you're from, these feed the whole world. Farmers guide even tired oxen across its broad span, whilst children sit in the backs of carts, staring absent-mindedly almost over the gorge below all of you as we step onto the bridge. These lanterns swing gently beneath every wagon, turning the bridge into a slow-moving procession of warm lights across this darkness. And then halfway across this bridge, the traffic stops. Give me a second, apologies. Not because of soldiers, because of a single carriage that stands still, waiting. Elowen, being the first one forward, the natural confidence that comes out of you from being from this Rimecrest family. Being able to get these people in and out with a level of political freedom, no consequences matter to you when Umont is under lockdown. This family sits there waiting not threatening in the slightest. Being there, in this carriage, under the Celestials, one of them stands up. Something like you have never seen before, Kdsln. You have seen this exact same fucking thing. A morphed human. Their body mutilated. A family, a mother, a father, a child. The father stands up looking at you, his face corrupted, changed by a clockwork that powers his inner soul. Looking at you, not moving, not doing anything, but just standing up from the cart, his children slowly standing up with him, turning around. You can hear their limbs moving as the wooden kind of snapping between them, and the child's arms fall off and the father jutters down to pick it up, attaching it back onto the child, screwing it in tight. This essence, at first, looking upon it, it doesn't look like a magic. The air somewhat changes and the warmth drains from the bridge, as if something has inhaled the life from night itself. The lantern flames dim, not extinguished, but weakened in their way, and then the amber glows turning pale and sickly with a green colour. A silence falls. Bird song stops. Even the horses become somewhat restless around all of their ways. Not a fire, but not a lightning. Something emptier. It moves with a level of an impossible speed and carving through the bridge like an ink spilled across a parchment, leaving behind no flame or residue in a way, but a sickly black and green smoke, to only stone that seems to wither by the slightest touch of it. Wherever it passes, the colour drains from the world in front of you. Moss blackens, ivy curls into an ash, and the pale stone darkens as though centuries of decay have arrived within a heartbeat. The statues of the Celestials shudder. Hairline fractures racing across these marble faces, and the primal magic that Elowen, you know, living in a druidic city. This is not something you have seen before. One great stone wing breaks free and it falls. The impact shakes the entire bridge, and another blast follows. This one striking the road itself. The ancient masonry below kind of doesn't explode, rather you see it curl and decay. Stone dying. Doesn't have a heartbeat, it doesn't have blood to itself, it doesn't have veins, it can't intake oxygen, but the life beneath it is gone. Massive sections collapse into the gorge below, wagons splinter and these horses scream, and the orderly procession of travellers dissolve into a chaos as people scramble for anything that resembles solid ground. You watch as their bodies shrink and shrivel. The light beneath their eyes disappears as their skin decays. Falling to the floor, some of them, their body gone, shriveling, turning into a husk of what they were. This, Sylvian, is not primal magic, to your knowledge. This is not the druids. This is not the Humantal Guard. This isn't even the scholars of House Street. It's not the archdruids. This is something stolen. Something that was never meant to belong to mortal hands. In front, a black smoke curls, landing on this bridge in front of you. The bridge broken in half. From where parts were traveling, no longer. Nothing stands in front of you apart from the broken carts, the husks of people, the clockwork family that doesn't say anything but just stares, the uncomfortability, the feeling of dread that slowly starts to creep in and seep. That black cloud of smoke with a fear kind of develops all the way down from the sky, landing on the bottom, swirling as a creature emerges from it. In front of you, standing on one of the rocks, slowly this necrotic flame blasts up and something shows itself for the first time, standing in front of you, looking around. I keep hearing stories about you, Kdsln. Bastard child. The way people in the south talk about you. You're the greatest swordsman who's ever walked. I don't know if I'm going to beat you, but I'm willing to find out. And with one movement of her hands, multiple other black smokes purl all the way downwards. This green flame surrounds itself, and all of a sudden, something like you've never seen before, the family is shut in half. As many necrotic things rise from the ground, she stares Kdsln dead in the eyes. Time to come back home. And that is where we're going to end this session.
I feel combat incoming.
You do! Next session of
Let's
combat!
go! I can't wait.
Gives you something to look forward to.
Yes, sir.
Next session, fly away.
Oh, you can try, but
Jump
these
off the bridge.
people... I don't
Swim away.
make them fly as well, buddy. But, until then, everyone give us a wave bye-bye, and we'll see everyone else next week.